Hey everybody, it's Holly and Carrie in the canning room, and today, if you can't tell by my wardrobe, is harvesting of the honey today. I wear this shirt every time that we do this because it is hot in the canning room, and the reason we keep it hot is to make the honey flow a little bit easier.
Well, it's only 80.
Well, when you're moving, feels like 110.
Yeah. But it's still warm.
So Carrie and I have sad news. Our honey harvest this year is disappointing.
Not at all like last year.
Less than half. We've totally determined that. If not worse, like a quarter of what we had last year. Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's
we're
just
burning
hot.
up. And we don't really know why. There's a couple of things. Like, we don't treat for mites or insects or infestations or whatever. And the reason that we don't do that, I don't know enough about that to feel confident enough to treat them. And I also don't love that, like, when you do treat them for mites, you have to use some sort of acid. And I just don't want that in my honey. And I don't know enough about it to feel confident enough to do it. I don't know what your reasonings are. You just have never treated. You just treat free. And there's a lot of people that don't. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how they came out this year. I don't know. But, I mean, we do enough hive checks throughout the season that, I didn't see anything negative happening.
Nope.
We did wait a long time at the end of the season before we really checked them, and then kind of realized that the honey just wasn't really there.
I think it has, this is my opinion, but I think it has a lot to do with the Canadian fires, all of the smoke and everything.
Air quality.
The air quality. Because honestly, when we checked the hives, there were so many bees.
I know. We had a lot of bees in there. So we've been asked, did you lose your queen?
No.
I don't believe we did. We never saw her, but we saw that there were a lot of bees in our hives. All of our hives were very active.
Yep.
So it's just confusing. We are unsure. And just disappointing. So disappointing.
And who knows? Maybe somebody who's watching this will have an answer.
I would love that. If you have any ideas or helpful tips for us, please let me know.
Yeah.
So moving forward, I want to do some research this winter about treating the hives, but with a more, not holistic, but natural way. And I do know that they are coming out with different ways to treat hives all the time. And in fact, they've got so many options that, like, I listen to a lot of podcasts and stuff. There's so many options. It's almost overwhelming. And I kind of just get overwhelmed with it and shut it off and then don't want to deal with it. So I have that. I just need to figure it out. So I don't know what we're going to do next year. I am fairly certain that I'm going to drop down to having only 2 hives next year. Carrie's uncertain if she's going to even have any. So I don't know. It's just sad. Like, we are invested financially into this hobby. And when we get a gallon of honey out of it at the end of the season, which is...
Yeah, you'll get more than that. I know you will.
I don't feel like I'm going to get much more than that. That's just like...
It's very disheartening.
Oh,
it's expensive. Gosh. We're going backwards.
It's not even just the financial, it's the time and the effort that gets put into this hobby. And and I love doing this together.
I do too.
But I really would like to come out ahead.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And if this doesn't work, we'll have to find another hobby.
I'm sure we can. I can't even imagine what it might be.
My peacocks.
Yeah, Carrie just got some peacocks.
I did. A couple more. I got some females to go with my males, so maybe we'll have some peafowl running around next spring.
Which makes me nervous that I might end up with peacocks as well. Okay, back to the honey.
Okay.
So when we got here this morning, we had to put the spinner together. Oh, that also is super frustrating. And I don't know who invented the spinner, but these parts need to be a little more accessible because we have to take them apart to clean the spinner. Putting it back together is no fun. There were some interesting verbiage that happened between the two of us. We got it, but my goodness, we spent an hour just doing that. So we're just not having a very good positive day. Well, and then
not bad, but
and then when we started cleaning the frames or getting the frames ready, decapping the frames, I flicked a piece of wax into my hair, and now I have my eyelash is sticky. A little bit of a hot mess. No kidding.
I turned around, looked at her, and she had this big glob. It was funny.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna move on. We're gonna get over it. We're gonna start well, we've already started to decap these frames. I wanted to talk about some of the tools that can be used. So generally, Carrie and I just use fancy knives. Carrie has a heated knife that you don't like.
I don't like it.
Can you tell me why? You've never really told me why.
Well, you try it and see. Maybe I was doing it all wrong. I don't know, but it's just so much easier to do a serrated knife.
Manual labor.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And then we also have, we also have this. So this is just a roller with little spikes on it. So there are times in the frames where the wax is like concave and you can't get it with a knife going straight across. So then you can use this. And then I have another tool, but left it in my garage. So, oh well.
What do you call it?
I call it the flicker. It's like a metal toothpicks on it, and you kind of go underneath the wax. And
now I know what you're talking about. It's like a brush, like a dog grooming brush that's got some...
but you don't do it that way. You go
right,
underneath.
You go underneath. Yeah. Now I know. She gets like, "Where's the flicker?" And I went, "I don't know where the flicker is. I don't even know what you're talking about." But now I got it. Okay. There it is.
So there's
those
tools.
Feet are sticky.
There might be other tools out there, but I don't know.
Yeah.
That might be it. Okay. Yeah. So we're going to grab one frame here. Now this frame is beautiful.
That's a pretty.
Let it be known that this came from one of my hives. And not so much that side is, it's got some honey on it, but look at that. It's beautiful. Fully capped.
And I was very proud of her the very first time she used the knife to do that. She got the wax all the way from the top to the bottom out. And it was beautiful.
It was a moment.
Okay.
I've never used one of these before. So I'm gonna.
You don't want to dig in because it's hot. It's gonna melt the wax. So you're gonna dig in. So you want to kind of do
what I do with the regular knife,
pretty much. But it's gonna be hard down there if you can kind of get.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, see now this frame isn't.
Oh no, she's gonna prove me wrong. Look at this. See, you're doing it better than I did. I wasn't.
I don't know what your problem is. But actually, it's kind of big and clunky. So
I don't know why, but I don't know.
And if I were taller.
No, but you're doing good. Just keep.
Ooh. Watch your fingers. That's pretty cool.
It is, yeah. Well, there you go. Happy birthday, Merry Christmas. She's on her tippy toes.
I know, I really am. Well, see, it's just that easy, Carrie.
Okay, whatever.
What do you?
And then now, what do you do with it? Yeah.
Seriously, what are you need like a?
I think we need I don't know, something to
like
put
a spoon rest.
Yeah, because it'll burn my top here.
Okay, well, let's just hang on, and then. I'm just going to do this because I can't get at this bottom layer with this thing.
It's just dripping.
Just like that. So
okay, now flip it around and use your knife on that one, and you put it on this little thingy so you don't. There you go. It's dripping.
So kind of the same concept, except that this just isn't.
It's
hot.
Not. Yeah. Oh, you're digging in.
This works easier.
Yeah. And maybe that's why I didn't like it, because it just, I don't know.
So these wax cappings, we're going to hang on to these and then let these drain out. And then I keep the wax. I told Carrie I'm super excited about rendering wax. I don't know why. I find that very satisfying and I like doing that. So that's it. Okay, so then let's pretend that this one is concave. I'm going to use this roller. And basically, you're just doing this, and you're punching holes in the wax. And I don't love this tool either, but
it really, look at what it does to the comb.
Right, it destroys the comb. So when we reuse this frame next year, or not, when I will.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, the bees will have to completely rebuild that wax, whereas if you just cut it, you're only taking that top layer off, and the bees don't have to do, it's less work for them. So that's kind of the thing. Anyway, that's it. I just kind of wanted to show you guys the tools that we use and how we actually get the wax, get the honey out of the frame. I think a lot of people who aren't beekeepers just don't even have any concept of what the process is. we are a super small operation, far from commercial. Um, it's very different.
Yeah.
There are like machines that would be fantastic to have, but that's not in our budget, so we're not going to go
Well,
there.
and it'd be interesting to find out if the commercial honey beekeepers had issues like we did.
With their harvest, like how were
Especially
bees?
in our area.
Yeah, I know, so many questions, but
Yeah.
okay. Well, I think that's all we're going to talk about today. I'm going to bring you guys back into the canning room later this afternoon when we are done to show you what we actually ended up with. Carrie and I might be placing bets. Hope for the best, expect the worst.
Exactly.
Okay, we'll catch you guys back later. We are done. Literally, figuratively. So this is what we ended up with, which is, I mean, it's beautiful, right? It's so pretty.
It's honestly, it is, but I can honestly say it's more than I thought we would get. Me personally, that's
same.
what I think. Yeah.
I am
shocked.
surprised, considering when we were pulling our frames, we saw what was happening and how very little honey was in there.
Mhm.
It is always surprising to see how much honey comes out of a little bee cell, right? It's crazy. So this is it. This is a quarter of what we got last year. So we still have our wax cappings. That's what these are.
Yep.
They don't look good or pretty, but they will. So Carrie and I will drain our cappings at our houses and then reconvene. She's going to give me her wax so that I can render it.
Yep.
I love doing that, and you guys are probably going to see that again too. So, but that won't be for a couple weeks for sure. I mean, month maybe.
Well, it'll take me. It's going to take me a couple weeks just to. I just like to make sure that it's all
drained
done.
out.
Because this honey I use for myself.
Yeah,
bake with
same.
it, whatever.
Yep, it's not going to be sold anywhere or anything like that. But this is it. What else do we need to talk about? Is it? I think we're so tired.
Well, and it's hotter
So
than
hot.
Hades in here. And I don't dare. You should take the camera off and show them where we put and show them all the bees that are here, so you can see we still have a ton of bees.
Yeah.
So it's like our bees. They just, I don't know. I think they ate it all, but
they could have.
I'd like to open that door, but I don't dare.
Nope, we're not going to. I'll bring you guys outside to show you. So when we're cleaning up the frames and decapping everything and decapitating. God, I'm so tired. Anyway, we put the frames outside just to let the bees clean them up. But we stopped doing it because we don't want them coming in here. Like Carrie got stung.
Yeah.
In here.
Right here, my hand. Look at how fat it is.
Poor fat little finger. You should be quite used to getting stung. It happens to you often.
I know. But I still swell up like a...
I know, it's crazy.
Oh, well.
All right. Well, that concludes 2025's honey harvest.
Yep.
We don't have a plan for next year. We're going to be talking, trying to figure out what we're going to do, what's going to work the best for us, and just, I don't know. I think
bee.
I know.
That's an Asian bee.
Not surprised.
Well,
we need to figure out what we're going to do next year. So give us a moment, but we'll make sure you guys are included in on that, and we'll let you know and follow along. Hey, make sure you hit the subscribe button and follow along in our shenanigans. Oh, we should tell them we do have a shenanigan coming up. Carrie's going to teach me how to make cheese. Never done that before. So we'll end up back here in the canning room for a cheese making demonstration.
Yeah.
No doubt there'll be some laughs on that one. So make sure you guys follow along.
We'll be pulling the mozzarella. No, don't pull it so. Yeah. Anyway.
Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.